project I titled Thriving in the Limelight. So, performing arts. In my 17 years of existence, I have done everything from chorus, band, a cappella, musicals, plays, and even dance. I anticipate in continuing doing performing arts as I grow up, so naturally I thought for my senior seminar project I'd do something with performing arts. So in July, I held a talent show at the gazebo across from the fire station, sponsored by the Rotary Club. And I really wanted to do this because it was a chance for me to let other people showcase their talents. And now, as a 17-year-old being involved in performing arts for so long, I can really appreciate the benefits and everything that I've gained from it. Whereas when I was in elementary school doing these, I just thought it was fun. I never realized how much it would impact me and help me grow as a person. So I'm extremely grateful that I've been involved and I'm continuing to do this. So performing arts is defined as forms of creative activity that are performed in front of an audience, such as drama, music, and dance. Nowhere in that definition does it mention the abundant benefits that performing arts brings. It's pretty uncommon to know when you're going into something how much it'll impact you unless you do research. So this project was very beneficial in allowing me to do that and realizing something that I'm interested in has helped me tremendously in life. So I bet you're wondering, what are these benefits? Before I get to that, I want to start off with a story. So I interviewed Miss Evans, who is the choral director here. She is the musical director for the theater productions we put on here. And I've known her since freshman year. And so we've gotten really close, and I decided she would be the perfect person to interview since she has an extensive experience in theater and choral background. So throughout that interview, I learned so much, and I thought I was just going in for an interview because it's an assignment, we had to do it. But I gained insight that I would never have gotten from a textbook or an online database or anything, just from someone who is experienced. So with that being said, that leads me to my first benefit, which is confidence. Confidence is a really big one. In my interview, I asked, why do people gain confidence through theater? And to quote Ms. Evans, she said, it boosts confidence because you're putting yourself out there in front of people and inviting them to judge you in some way. Just think about that line, inviting them to judge you. It's so true. You gain confidence, obviously, because the more you're on stage, the more comfortable you get. But not only is it just that comfort, it's also the fact that you're out there, you're putting yourself out there, like I am right now. It could be on a small scale or a big scale, and you're empowering yourself, and it should make you feel good. You get to show people what you're capable of, and that should make you really feel good and important, and that's where the real confidence comes from. Sure, you can get practice, motivational speakers, just all these different people that have to come up on stage, teachers, anybody. It's mostly practice, but it's because you're making other people, you're entertaining other people, you feel good about what you're putting out, you get confidence from that. So everyone that performed in my talent show had the confidence to get up on stage and share their talents. So I just have 2 slides of some pictures. These are only a couple of the acts, but we have Jillian Ladd dancing, and then we had a trio, Karina Thompson, Amanda Thompson, and Eli Finkelson. And then on this one, we had Becky Cole and Jessica Scott. So my next benefit is improvement of social skills. And there is a wide range. I could talk about a ton of social skills, but the 3 ones I really narrowed down in my research and interviews and just what I found is that it's empathy, patience, and understanding. So the American Alliance for Theater and Education states that theater leads to improvement in verbal and nonverbal communication skills. The best example I can give through my personal experience is when I have to take on the role of a character. So in my 17 years, I have played many different characters, good and bad. And so when you're getting yourself prepared for this role, there's research that you have to do. You have to make sure that you're going to do the character justice. You have to make sure that you're going to portray them the way that the director intended. And so with that, you learn a lot about your character. An example I can give is sophomore year. I got the lead in the play, and I learned so much just from that character. She was empathetic, she was kind, she was forgiving, she just had people's best interests in mind. And from that, as cheesy as it may sound, I learned a lot from my character. And so I feel like theater and performing arts teaches social skills, and it also teaches patience and compassion. So this is from last year's musical, All Shook Up, and it ties in because as performing arts, whether it be a dance, play, musical, just any performance, you have to work together on a certain task to achieve it. And so it brings everyone really close together, and you have a sense of community. So the goal of performing arts, whether it be any of the ones I listed, is different than sports in the sense that performing arts is there for you to change hearts. It's there for you to motivate, inspire, and entertain. There's no really sense of winning. When you're on a sports team, you're there to win. Yes, you're there to motivate people and inspire people, but theater is mainly for changing hearts, for changing minds, gaining perspective. So in my research, author Maya Twarditsky says, the use of art provides people with new ways of expressing themselves, stimulates their creative skills, and enhances self-esteem. Nowadays, it seems as creativity is being lost and people are seeking out creative people. So the importance of having arts as an option in school, in the community, globally, just anywhere is very important. You're going to find that, yes, arts isn't going to speak to everyone, but for some people, it could evolve into their whole world. And yes, it's not going to speak to everyone, not everyone's going to like it, but for those who, let's say, aren't into sports or aren't into what else is provided at the school, if they have that option, then it could change them in so many ways. So the one thing I hope to leave with you all is pretty simple. It's just to be open to performing arts. Let it speak to you in some way. And I'm not pushing for all you to come audition for the next musical or the next play we hold. You can do it in more subtle, smaller ways. A really, really simple way is just to attend. That's all you have to do. Just show up and attend it. Let it sink in, just absorb what the message is. Just listen. The second thing coincides with that, it's support. If you support your local school and community, that can empower so many people that weren't confident once, but can give them that confidence. So by doing this, everyone will get the opportunity to thrive in the Limelight.